When life gives us lemons, we Indians like to make lemon pickles. So this season, I got a lot of lemons from my friends, my neighbors, and I decided to make a very special pickle from the Malabar coast, which is a coastal region in Kerala. And this is a finger licking, delicious pickle that combines so many different tastes: the heat from the chili, salt, the sourness from the lemons, the sweetness from the dates and honey, and the bitterness from fenugreek. So I have lemons here of all sizes. I cut up approximately 10 big lemons into small pieces. I'm going to start by adding the cocktail lemon juice that we can find in any store that has lemon and some added sugar. So I'm trying to infuse some sweetness into the lemon. Next, I add the juice of key lime. Key lime is a very special kind of lime. It's really small but has lovely, lovely, flavor and that lemon fragrance in it. I'm going to use a very generous quantity because the lemon has to cook in its own juices. And then finally, I am also going to add a generous amount of sea salt. Salt is an important ingredient in the process of pickling anything. It's a natural preservative, so don't be shocked by the amount of salt I'm adding. It'll all kind of get absorbed and it'll be a perfect tasting pickle when it's all done. And pickle, anyway, is not like a vegetable dish. All you eat is one small piece at a time. So, cut lemon has been soaking in the sun for almost one whole week now, cooking in its own juices along with the salt. The end result is the lemon is really, really soft. The skin has almost dissolved into the juices. And now I'm going to take it and season it with some very special ingredients. The first step is to dry roast 2 tablespoons of fenugreek. Toss it around until it turns slightly brown in color. Alternatively, you could use a store-bought fenugreek powder too. I'm going to cool it and then eventually grind it in a dry grinder to make a fine powder. I'm using half a cup of oil. Yes, it's a pickle. It needs that amount of oil if you want to keep it for 1 year or more. First, I start by adding a couple of spoons of black mustard seeds. I'm going to let it crackle a little bit, and in goes in some strands of fresh ginger. After allowing the ginger to fry a little bit, now I'm adding a tablespoon of Asafetida. To my friends who are not familiar with Asafetida, it's got another name. It's called devil's dung. It's basically a resin from a tree and it's used a lot in Indian cooking. But interestingly enough, it's not grown in India. Most of the Asafetida we use in India is imported from Afghanistan. Just a little trivia about Asafetida. Make sure to add some lemon juice before adding the chili powder, because if you add a chili powder at this point, the chili would burn in the hot oil. So it's important to have some liquid there before the chili powder is added. It's a very important tip while making pickles. Stir it a little bit, add a spoon of turmeric, approximately 3 tablespoons uh, of medium chili powder. I don't like it too spicy, so I'm using medium chili powder. Give it a stir. I let the chili powder simmer in the oil in medium heat for around 90 seconds or 2 minutes. It's time to add the pulp of the lemon, which has been nicely marinated in the sun for almost a week and it's soft. Give it a gentle tossing around the gravy of the pickle. And I'm going to allow it to simmer in gentle heat until the oil from the pickle comes to the top. It surfaces on top of the pickle. It's been simmering for approximately 5 minutes in medium heat. I'm adding the roasted fenugreek powder. It adds a touch of bitterness to the pickle. Give it a mix. Let it simmer for approximately 30 seconds. Now comes the sweet ingredients right at the end. It's the shredded dates that makes the Malabar pickle distinctively different from other lemon pickles. This is where you would finish a traditional Malabar lemon pickle, but I'm not done yet. I'm going to add a couple of more special touches, which is going to kick it up a notch. The first one is a couple of spoons of raw organic honey that adds that earthiness to the pickle. It really enhances the taste. Well, if you're wondering what the second ingredient is, it is organic sesame oil or the cold pressed sesame oil that adds nuttiness to the taste of the pickle. Drizzle as much or as little as you want, and after 30 seconds, turn off the heat. Here is the finished, delicious, finger-licking Malabar lemon pickle that goes pretty much with everything on bread toast, with rice, or even with pure plain yogurt. Give it a try.